Okay, this is a timely one. It's an interesting one. And let's see if we can make it look any good. I'm really missing my loved one, folks. It's really difficult being away for as long as I have been. I'm going to use that later. I really miss my partner Luigi. It's not an easy thing to deal with, being apart, being alone, and feeling desolate and out of it. I really do miss him. But anyway, let's just see what this is. It is a metal Santa Claus, some kind of metal Santa Claus. I don't believe in Santa, and it's not kid friendly. And we've got these plastic things on the back, and the back of this Santa's got a nice texture. So we're going to use this Santa. But basically I really miss Luigi. No Santa Claus can bring home Luigi. So we're just going to line that up like so with the feet on the ground. So we've got A5 and A5. So we're going to enlarge, going to leave it like that. I'm going to make it a negative. But basically it's really lonely without my loved one. Yeah, now that's come up looking a treat. Even shows all the marks and the fingerprints. Maybe we could enlarge our Santa. As I was thinking. But I really do miss my partner. And it's really sad that it has to be around Christmas time that I don't have my partner. I have very little faith that I'm going to find. Ouch. Fuck, I hate that. I keep doing that today. Today I keep banging the copier with my fist. Honestly, no, it's not because I'm being rough. It's because I'm just careless. But basically it's really a lonely kind of existence that I'm living, and I just can't seem to break free of it. It really hurts to be alone. And you see other people with their families and their friends, and it's like, what? I really miss Luigi. To be honest, I don't care about the friends that I once had or thought I had, because I once had a gaggle of so-called friends. Not a gaggle, not that big, but I used to have people that I could talk to when the shit really, really hit the fan. And now when the shit hit the fan, big time, they all did the fucking runner. And they didn't care anymore. So you can't rely on fucking friends, especially when they get married, because they don't want to know you. That's been my experience. So I'm very cynical about friendship. It's really not something... I always saw it as inferior to having a sexual connection with someone. I mean, after all, they all get married and they can't afford to give us their time any longer. They can't. They have to look after their family and their loved ones. So I have to accept that these people I called friends have a life of their own, and it's often a life where they have their own agendas and all that, And it's like stuffed people like me who've got fuck all. Anyway, I don't know if I like it. Wondering if we can do a movement piece of one of these pieces. But basically I just don't care anymore about friendship. Yeah, I don't care. I don't need it. I just need Luigi. He's the only one I care about. I'm not interested in gaggles of friends. I'm not interested in any of that shit. You know, I'm not. And it feels bad when you can't compete with those people. Especially when you have a crush on someone who happens to be married. Now, I don't have a crush anymore, folks. I've given that up. It's all finished. I've got Luigi. But I used to fucking feel so lonely and so angry at people getting married. Because, yeah, and that was a mistake I made, not going with Luigi when I was young. When I was young and fresh. So I had to fucking now try and make it. Now, I wasn't meant to have two of these. I forgot to switch it off. I meant to have one. But basically it's really a lonely kind of existence, being outside. You know, they don't care. The people I used to know, the people I used to trust, just don't care anymore. They got no fucking idea. They don't care. Now, where's the numbers? Fuck, I can't find the numbers. I'm having a mental block. But basically, where are the numbers? It's up here. That's it. I don't know what happened there. But basically, I just couldn't compete with these average people that loved each other and had relationships, and I just felt like shit. But I don't have a crush on some of these people anymore, or one of them. I won't name any names, it's not right. But basically, a crush is a crush, and a crush can be a very painful kind of experience. It is, folks. It can be very painful dealing with a crush, dealing with the feeling that you don't matter and you're just having a fucking crush on someone that you really trust, and this person ends up marrying someone else, and someone else who doesn't particularly have a friendly feeling for. This person has a really sharp sort of a personality, and she didn't like me anyway. I could tell. From what I can tell, I do have quite an ability to pick up vibes. I can pick up vibes quite easily, and this person gave off bad vibes. Vibes that you just can't ignore. But basically, she is entitled to this person because they get along and they love each other, whereas they had children. Luigi and I are not going to have kids, so Luigi and I, we really are the couple that we are supposed to be. So so Luigi and I, we belong to each other. That looks interesting. Wondering if we can enlarge it, basically. This is getting too much. This is not working. This is a really difficult one, folks. But basically, it's really difficult dealing with a crush. And that crush is someone else's partner. But I don't care anymore. And I'm not the kind of person that even with a crush, I don't interfere. I'm not an interfering person, I just keep it to myself. That's the kind of person I am. Keeping anything like that to myself instead of showing it off. Because I don't have any reason to show it off. We're just going to put that aside and we're going to use this. So yeah, it's really painful dealing with a crush, but basically the crush is over because I'm with Luigi, and even without Luigi I've actually gotten over it, but it still hurts to see that I don't matter anymore, even as a friend. It really is difficult dealing with losing your friends, losing your social network. I'm actually thinking this could be a good one. So, you know, you lose your social network, you lose the people that you once trusted, and it just becomes a desolation. So yeah, it's really difficult dealing with the past. I'm going to make this more contrasty. But basically it's really difficult dealing with the past and dealing with what people think of you because of the past, that people don't see you anymore as worth anything. You sort of feel worthless. You do, I do. I feel fucking like I don't matter. I don't need these people anymore. But when I needed them, they ran away. And that to me is fuck. Is fuck. Anyway, that looks interesting. But basically it's really a lonely life, being away from someone you love and seeing the past constantly looking at you in the face, glaring at you. I don't feel like today's crop of demos are working out. I'm having a bad day, folks. I'm running low. I'm going to be running low on toner very soon, I hazard a guess. So I'm trying to conserve precious toner, which impacts on the quality of my work. But basically I feel really sad that I just couldn't. And it's on mirror image still. We'll just kill it off. But basically, it is difficult. Actually, I don't need that because we're not in mirror image. But I really miss this person, Luigi. I don't need anyone else except him. But I can't find where he is. So I still lament over the past. I still lament over angry thoughts about those people that once I trusted and now they fucked off out of my life, left me to die, basically, in so many words. And I really missed them for a while, but I don't miss them anymore that much. I sometimes do. But anyway, that's not too bad. I think now we can call this demo quits.